Have you been studying English for years and you still feel stuck when it comes to speaking? You know words, you know grammar, but whenever it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Why does this happen? Because English is not a subject, it's a language. And because it's a language, it needs exposure. And languages are not learned by rules. The more you see real English, the more naturally you speak it. And one of the best way to do that? Reading simple, story-based books. Not boring textbooks, but stories with emotion, characters, and real conversations. So today, I'm going to share 5 beginner-friendly books that are filled with fun, love, emotion, motivation, and life lessons that will actually help you start speaking English. Let's start with something very simple but very powerful. Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. This is a story of 4 characters, 2 mice and 2 little people who are searching cheese in a maze. Here, cheese is a symbol of success, happiness, or anything you want in life. Now, suddenly, their cheese disappears. And now they have to deal with change. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this is a simple story. But wait. Why should you read it? Because the language is extremely easy. Short sentences, clear ideas, not complicated vocabulary. And more than that, it teaches you a deep life lesson. How to deal with change. So here you will learn simple sentence structures, everyday vocabulary, and how to explain situations in English. And since the sentences are short, it's perfect for speaking practice. So you can literally read one page and retell it in your own words. Now let's move on to something emotional and heart-touching. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. This is a story about a pig named Wilbur and his friendship with a spider named Charlotte. When Wilbur's life is in danger, Charlotte tries to save him in the most unexpected ways possible. It's simple, it's sweet, and honestly, it stays with you. Now, why should you read it? Because the language is very clean and descriptive, but still easy enough for beginners. So you will enjoy it like a story, not as a lesson. And here's the interesting part. You will start learning how to describe emotions, how to talk about friendships and relationships. Simple storytelling skills. So instead of saying he's my friend, you will actually learn how to describe a friend. And that's exactly what makes your English sound natural. Now let's add some fun and humor. On number 3, I have Matilda by Roald Dahl for you all. Matilda is a super intelligent girl with very careless and funny parents. Matilda loves reading books and has a sharp mind. As the story moves forward, she discovers that she has some special powers. It's funny, it's magical, and very engaging. Why should you read it? Because the writing style is playful and easy. Even if you don't understand every word, you will still enjoy the story. This book will help you understand conversational English, learn expressions used in daily life, and improve your imagination in English. And when your imagination improves, your English automatically improves because now you are not translating, you are thinking in English. Now let's move slightly deeper, but still beginner friendly. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Now this is a story of a shepherd boy named Santiago who dreams of finding treasure. He goes on a journey where he learns about dreams, science, and following his heart. This is a simple story, but very meaningful. Now, why should you read it? Because the language is very easy. It's very simple, but powerful. You won't even find a difficult word, but the sentences will make you think. Here, you will learn how to express your thoughts and ideas, how to talk about your dreams, goals in life, and sentence patterns that sound natural and deep. It's very important because speaking English is not just about having a conversation. It's about expressing what you feel. And finally, something motivational. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. So, this is a story of a successful lawyer who leaves his luxurious life to find happiness and peace. Now he shares lessons about life, discipline, and purpose. Why should you read it? The most important question. Because it's written in very, very simple English, but explained through conversations. So it doesn't feel heavy at all. Now, what will you learn? You will learn how to talk about habits and routines, how to express opinions, and how to give advice in English. Basically, the kind of English you need in real conversations. Now, the most important part. You might be thinking, okay, books are good, but how will this exactly help me speak? Let me answer that. So, when you read books, you go through real sentence structures again and again. Your brain starts storing ready made sentences. You learn words with context, not just meaning. And one day, suddenly, you start speaking these sentences without translating, without thinking so much. Now comes the most important part, how to read, because this is a real game changer, because the method really matters. Don't read like a student preparing for an exam. Read like someone who wants to speak. Read slowly, speak sentences out loud, pause and repeat. Try to retell the story in your own words. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. Fluency comes from practice, not perfection. Now, I know you might be having this question in your mind that, ma'am, if we find a new word while reading, what to do then? Should we stop right away and search finding the meaning in the dictionary? No. You continue reading once you are done with maybe a page or two, once you are done for the day, okay? So then you stop. Now you note down the words you found in the pages and then you go and search the meanings, okay? So that's how we read. We don't stop and check the meaning right away. We keep it for after practice. So we don't stop and try to find the meaning right away. We note it down, or simply saying, what I do, I simply underline the words and try to find the meaning once I'm done with my reading. Okay, so that's the correct way of reading a book. Now, you must keep a target of reading 2 pages or 3 pages a day if you want to complete reading the book or if you want to know the whole story. So if you keep this target, it will help you to read a lot of books in a small time. So from today, don't just study English. Experience it, feel it, live it through stories. Because the day you start enjoying English, that's the day you start speaking it. Thanks for watching. Stay connected.